Hustle and grind, hustle and grind, hustle and grind. That's all you hear, right? But here's the truth. In 2025, hustle alone isn't enough. I learned this the hard way. Man, burning out, wondering why my effort wasn't paying off. How do you get through your day and actually see results? Let me show you what works. We all been told that working hard is the key to success, and for a while, I believe that too. I was hustling every day, long hours, no breaks, and constantly pushing myself to the limit. And now when I have kids, I changed that thinking a little bit. I had to, because I was hustling and grinding, but I was wearing myself down. But instead of getting closer to my goals, I felt stuck. I was frustrated, burnt out, and asking myself, why isn't this working? That's when I realized something important, something crucial. Hard work isn't enough if it's not focused in the right direction. In this video, I'm going to share how I broke free from this burnt out trap and start seeing real result by working smarter, not harder. Let's talk about burnout. It doesn't just come from working long hours. It comes from working hard and not seeing the result you want. I remember grinding for months on a side project thinking I was doing everything right. I was sacrificing weekends, staying up late, giving it my all. But when I finally launched this product, the outcome was a complete flop. I'm gonna be honest, no one cares, no one noticed, no sales. And I was left questioning did I do everything right? That feeling of working so hard for nothing, it hurts. It sucks. I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you get the feeling when you did all this work, you put in all this effort, and it didn't pan out the way you wanted. And the worst part, it makes you want to quit. You start to wonder if it's even worth it trying anymore. So that's the trap of burnout. It convinces you to stop before you figure out what really was wrong. And the truth is, a lot of it is your sequencing. Here's something most people don't talk about. You can be doing the right work. You're putting your head down, you're grinding, but if you do it in the wrong sequence, you won't get the result you want. So for example, you prep your product. So I work with a lot of students who launch Amazon FBA products, private label products. And when they come to us, they always hey, I got this product, I want to sell it. So they're working on this product already. And we're like, whoa. The first thing is, did you do your research? Is there a demand for this product? And I've done this in the past. I try to build a software business, and instead of doing research. So the wrong sequence is getting to the product, find a product, and then just order it from Alibaba, order it from the supplier, get a supplier from Alibaba, order it, have it shipped to Amazon FBA. You have no listing, you have done no product research, you have done no keyword research, you have done no research. The sequencing is off, so now you don't get the result you want. It's like that. Just think about it like building a house. You can have all the materials and the right intention, but if you try to put the walls before laying the foundation, or frame the house before you drop the foundation, the house eventually is going to collapse. You're building it on sand. That's exactly what happened when we focus on the wrong step first. For me, this lesson hits really hard when I poured weeks into designing a project, obsessing over all the little details without testing if there was even a need for it. And by the time I realized no one wanted it, no one wanted what I was creating, I wasted months on something that was pretty much doomed to start with, right? Selling a product that nobody cared to buy. So the sequence is important. The key is to start with the basic. Ask yourself, what's the foundation of my goal? What has to happen first before I move on to the next step? Success isn't just about working hard. It's about working in the right order, the right sequencing. So make sure you double check your sequence of activities that's helping you reach your goals. You might be doing everything right, but the sequence might be off. So here's the next thing about momentum. I want to talk about momentum next, because when you're winning, you feel unstoppable. Each success motivated you to keep going, but when you're failing repeatedly, it does the opposite. It kills your drive. I've been there. When things weren't working, Every failure felt like, just a confirmation that I wasn't good enough. And man, when you have that doubt repeating over and over in your mind, it's really hard to get out of. It's like you dig in a hole and you keep falling deeper and deeper and deeper into this hole, and how are you going to get out? And the more I failed, the harder it became for me to get back on track. Honestly, it's a vicious cycle, and I know it's hard to get out of, and it's hard for you to get out something like that, and you feel stuck. But here's the flip side. Momentum can be engineered. You don't have to wait for a breakthrough to feel motivated. It starts with engineering and creating the small wins. And those small wins build the confidence you need to tackle the bigger challenge in. And what I mean by small wins, okay? You need this to escape that burnout, and this is what's going to help you build up momentum. The answer is simple, all right? It's simpler than you think. Focus on small, achievable goals, small, achievable wins. And I'll talk about what works for me when I'm feeling stuck. I stop trying to do everything at once. I break everything down, especially big goals, down to smallest goals. For example, instead of trying to finish an entire project in one go, I set goals to complete one meaningful task each day. So just get one thing done a day. And also, when you're engineering your wins, think about your physical wins, like hitting the gym for 10 minutes, your spiritual win, reading the Bible or praying, whatever it is that you do for your spiritual win. And then your mental win. Did you learn something? Did you spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes studying, maybe about advertising, about product research, about marketing, whatever it may be? Just spend 15 minutes. So it's like that's your win, right? Think about the win that you need in your life that contribute to your overall goal. For me, like a relationship win, like who did I connect with each day? I got to connect with one person, call them, tell them how much I value them, tell them thank you. It could be in my business, or it could be in my social circle, to build that relationship. Time builds relationship, and the more relationship I have, the more connected I will be, and then now I can leverage that relationship for maybe business opportunity in the future. And that's how I leverage small wins towards my goals. And over time, those small wins begin to add up. Each one felt like a mini victory, right? Each small ones feel like a victory, and then it reminds you that you're making a little bit of progress. No matter how small, it's still progress. It's like losing weight. You don't just lose 20 pounds right away. It's that 1 pound a week. That's a small win, and you have to track that. It's like building a staircase. Each step might feel tiny, but together they take you to the top. So make sure you have like an Excel spreadsheet, a Notion sheet, or something to track it. Track those small wins. Look back and reflect. I remember when I first started on social media, I had no followers. On my Instagram now, I'm at like 20,000. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Okay, that's a pretty big win. I used to have 0. So small steps every single day will create big results every week, and then massive momentum every month. If you're feeling stuck and burnt out right now, know this. It's not about grinding harder. It's about thinking about what you're doing. It's about working a little bit more. Working smarter. I hear people talk about working smarter, but the truth is it's about reflecting. Look back a week and see the progress that you made. See what worked and what didn't work, and then look forward 2 weeks or 3 weeks. What's the plan for the next 2-3 weeks, right? You always got to look back, always reflect. So working smarter is essentially reflecting on what you're doing. Is it helping me towards my goal? Is it the process that I'm doing correctly? Is it the sequence that I should be doing to get me closer? And if it doesn't, if the sequence not working, change the sequence so that you can focus on the right thing, and then building on that momentum through small wins. Take a step back and ask yourself, are you hustling in the right direction? Are you doing the right work in the right order? If not, it's time to reset. Success isn't about how much effort you put in. It's about making sure that effort counts. Burnout doesn't have to define your story. It can be the turning point where you start working with purpose and finally see the results you deserve. Hopefully this was helpful. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the video. Share if you have somebody you want to share this message with. And I'm here to help you guys share some of my own knowledge and my struggles with you guys and how to overcome them. I'll see you guys in the next video, okay?